I got to tell y'all, this is the dumbest thing I've seen, and I don't know when. How long does it take people to figure out that these pieces of plastic called credit cards are not there for you? How long does it take to figure out that, oh, here's Bank of America? Let's do an on-air plastic surgery right now. We're just going to start chopping up cards. Bank of America. That's two good things to get rid of. Credit card and Bank of America. Both stupid. Here's another Platinum Bank of America. We'll get rid of that one too. Chase this, okay? Here's Home Depot. They take cash, by the way. You don't need this. Countrywide. They're broke. Okay. Oh, my God. There's another Bank of America. We must collect Bank of America old cards around here. These people, just time to
Platinum.
Stop. It is time for a plasectomy, America. $1 trillion in credit card debt. I'm getting airline miles. No, you're not. You're in debt. You're in debt. $1 trillion. When you do it with the student loans, we call it an epic pandemic crisis. When we do it with credit cards, it's on the third page of Fox's website. It's $1 trillion of you buying crap you can't afford with money you don't have to impress people you don't even really like. Maybe you should stop that. I don't know. We've been doing this for 30 years. I feel like we're not getting anywhere.
the progress, it's not really showing up, Dave. Not really showing up.
We're not really moving the needle on America.
Because what I think has happened is I think it's two things. I think the credit card, the game is a very real thing. And people say, well, if I'm going to buy gas, might as well put it on my credit card so I can get cash back. If I'm going to be buying this anyways, might as well put it on the credit card to get the airline miles.
But it's kind of a Dr. Phil thing. So how's that working for you?
It's living in that cycle. And then there's a real truth that people are using those to pay for food and to pay for stuff.
No.
Yes.
They have the money for food. They're using these because they don't want to cut off Netflix. They're using these because they want to go on vacation and they're broke. That's why they're using them. It's the same reason they've always been using them.
100%. Yes.
You cannot make an economic case that people are actually have to have a credit card for survival today. That's just not true. It's not, in their brains they keep saying
that's what I was going to say, though.
The mathematical facts don't back it up.
When you look at their budget and you look at what's going on and what they make and everything in it, what's hard is I'm like the math. It is tight. It is hard. But what happens is the standard of living that we're all expected to live causes these things to have to be a necessity in order to live that standard of living. And so to cut that down.
Well, that means the average American's living as stupid as their own Congress is living.
Well,
they just keep spending and spending and spending like there's no tomorrow, like there's no reckoning for this level of debt. You keep running up. You got $1 trillion. You got $1.7 trillion in student loan debt. You got to now have $1 trillion in credit card debt, and then you can't figure out why the average American can't seem to get ahead. Well, I think I figured it out. They're giving it all to stinking banks. That's why they got no money. You work your butt off your whole life, and you give all your money to a stupid bank. And that's why you got no money. It's not a real hard formula.
No, and I think the perspective has to be, and the mindset shift has to be that if you are someone listening and you're like, yeah, I know, but we're paycheck to we're not like doing extravagant stuff. We're just we're just living life. And so the no debt philosophy, even with credit cards, is to say, okay, have a pretend scenario, pretend budget where you said we cannot borrow anything. We have to use the money that hits our account. Yeah. Then that's how you build your life.
You're right.
But what happens is we build our life around
and then you refuse to change it to adjust for the variables.
And that's what's hard with the student loan payments coming back in October.
You're
you guys
about
in a
to
few
get
months.
Hammered.
There's going to be another huge expense in the budget.
We're going to act like we're surprised. Student loans came back. Hey, Christmas is always in December. They don't move it. And the student loans are coming in October. We've been telling you this.
So I'm just saying there's going to be a level of pain that a lot of people are going to start to feel even more in the next few months.
You know what these are? These are plastic denial.
Yeah.
I'm in denial that I have to deal with my crap.
Yes.
And so I'm going to put it on a credit card and act like nothing changed. Well, stuff changed, Bubba.
Yep.
And these people, this is not sophisticated. This is straight up stupid. These companies are screwing you, and you're signing up for the trip. You're asking for it, and you're getting hammered at 18 to 28%, and you wonder why you make $100,000 a year and have no money because you signed up for a stupid trip on the stupid cruise, and it's called the plastic cruise. It's out of control, you guys. They have lulled you to sleep. They've made you believe you have to have one of these stupid things to exist. Don't leave home without it. Well, guess what? Daniel Boone left home without it. He made it okay. All right? You can make it without these stupid things. Get you a debit card, pay cash for it, get control of your life, get some autonomy from these banks. They own your butt, and you gave them the deed. Don't give them the deed to your butt. They own you. This is The Ramsey Show.